So this will be a quick one, guys. I'm just going to show off the new drone. This is the O4 by Dr. Quads. I am not giving this for sale. If you want this thing, you're going to have to build it yourself. But it's pretty much just the Mecha Roach with a lot of design changes. Some of them are quality of life, like raising up the motors just a little bit using a TPU spacer. Not so much for motor isolation, but mostly just to make the battery sit up in there a little bit snugger so that when you crash or something like that, there's no chance that you're going to snag your battery and, like my friend had, start a fire. And of course, also moving like USBs and things like that. I am going to be optimizing the design so it's easier to 3D print. That's something I've never really done before, but after printing it hundreds of times, I realized really there are some design changes that can easily be done that won't change the aesthetics too much, but it will make it a lot easier to print. So I have to lock these screws down all the way or there'll be a slight vibration in the camera. I don't really know why it's doing that, but it is. Luckily, the solution is just to lock it all the way down and you'll get smooth flight all the way through. There is one thing I'll say about this. I believe the O4 is a little softer than the O3. That could just be me, but I mean, obviously a wider aperture will make a softer image given depth of field, but I don't really know what's going on. I do like the image from the O4 a lot better. As far as the flight characteristics go of this, they're so much better than the Mecha Roach O3, and here's why. It may not just be a PID thing or the fact that I switched to the RCinPower 1804 motors. I think that is carrying a lot of it. Oversized motors, guys, for cinematic flying is really what you want. You don't want to go for min-maxing unless you have to, because it's going to give you a lot more smooth, and a heavier drone is actually a smoother drone as long as it can handle itself, you know, not too much prop wash. If you want to get this frame built for you, some of my Patreon members might be able to do that. Otherwise, you can build it yourself. Guys, this is a really easy build, and I have an entire tutorial for the O3 version, which is pretty much the same as the O4, up on YouTube, so it's not that hard. You can handle it, guys. Come on, you get this done. Anyways, guys, I'll see you later. I'm gonna go fly.